Let's go get him again.
Homme Ideal Cologne is a discontinued hype beast. Has pretty much made everyone's must-buy list before it's gone. You know, it's discontinued. Everybody's saying it's cheap. Get it. You have to get it. People in the community are hoarding bottles of this stuff. It's selling for a pretty good price. But, you know, today is my first day really talking about this release on my channel, except for obviously the unboxing video of this one. So let's delve into this one. Is it really worth it? Pop the cherry coming up next. Fragrance family, welcome to the Revolver channel. I'm your host, Mark. This series, Pop the Cherry, this is where I pop the cork on a full bottle purchase, give you my initial thoughts. I wore this scent on my skin as my scent of the day for a few days, including today. Now it's time to give you my thoughts before it goes into the vault for a full-fledged review for my channel. Now, if you're new here, merci beaucoup. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to support the channel. Hit that bell. You don't want to miss a thing. I'm also all over social media under my YouTube handle, Robes08. Keep tabs on behind the scenes stuff, including my scent of the day, new purchases, and what I'm working on for this channel. If you have a Facebook account, yeah, you can follow me on my page, but also I have a Facebook group called Fragrance Guru Nation, FGN for short. And we're up to 18,000 members where we discuss fragrances, you discover new releases, people buy, sell, swap scents, and you discover new YouTubers. A great source of information if you're in this hobby like I am. Now on to our sponsor of the day, FragranceX.com. I did want to take the time to thank them for Guerlain, of course, Homme Ideal Cologne. And you can get a bottle of this too on their site. Actually, they have a ton of Guerlain releases on their site. Check out FragranceX and support me by utilizing the coupon code, my YouTube handle, Robes08, on their site and get 15% off on any purchase, including a bottle of this stuff. So let me introduce you to it again. Homme Ideal Cologne. It's a flanker of course, Homme Ideal. Really had a short time span out there, already discontinued. However, people are freaking out on this and they are snatching up bottles real quick. So I'm going to try to help you out if you take my take as a hard sell for you to purchase something. Well, let's delve into this one. Let's go under the hood. Now, the release date of this release was back in 2015. The nose behind this one is the in-house perfumier for Guerlain, Thierry Wassa. And the major notes to my nose on this particular release were grapefruit, almond, and tonka. So a nice little mix, a little array here. We got some gourmand notes, we got some sweet notes, and of course we got some citruses. So time to crack this one open. Let's, again, I'm wearing this as my scent of the day. I do have the dry down here and here, but let's remind me of the introduction in the back of my hand, and one for all you fine folks out there. So this one is, off the bat, you can smell that nuttiness. I love the almond base in this one, of course, from the tonka. The nuttiness is there, of course, that almond-like, but it also has a very aromatic feel. And the closer you get to your skin, the closer, the more realistic that grapefruit is in the opening. Very aromatic, citrusy, but at the same time kind of nutty. A very interesting combination. So up top, what does this fragrance smell like? Well, it pulls immediately from the original. That almond is absolutely stunning in a lot of these Homme Ideal releases. I really love it. It's blended with citruses almost flawlessly. I didn't know if it was going to work, but it did. The citruses are very bright. The grapefruit, very well executed here, very authentic, almost pamplemousse-like. When you get closer, or when you're overspraying this thing, you do smell a citrus in the grapefruit, but it's not, it doesn't show that pamplemousse brightness, that tartness, but it's there when you get really close. Now it has also a neroli note in here that gives it its creaminess, the whiteness to this fragrance, hence the bottle color. It really has a creamy feel to the fragrance. It also has bergamot, just a great mix overall in the opening. I really enjoy the mix, and you can truly tell the different type of citruses in this release. It's sparkling, it's well blended. It's more grapefruit than the others as far as oranges from the neroli of bergamot, but it's a very creamy, bright opening. At times it reminds me a little bit like an Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Obviously one of my favorites from the Allure lineup. As a build, I don't think as a scent personally, I just feel like the build itself, uncanny. It really feels like there's some thickness behind Allure Edition Blanche. But the reason it reminds me so much of Allure Edition Blanche is because of the quality of the citrus, but the backbone of this release, the depth of this release. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. It's not just a summer scent. You can wear it, it's classy enough to wear at a wedding. It's fresh, but it also has a creamy consistency to it, a creamy combo that works so well. Now let's get into the dry down of Homme Ideal Cologne. And the dry down shows a clean vetiver, some musky tones, very clean musky tones, I would have to say, almost like a white musk. The creamy almond continues to push as your central theme in this release. More of that in the dry down than in the opening. The opening is a lot about the combo, the citrus, and this. It does stay thin enough and easy enough to wear. I do get some Tonka aspects here. There's some powdery aspects a little bit. It's very clean, but it also has some sweet aspects too. It toes the line like Allure Homme Edition Blanche from a soft, creamy, almost gourmand-like citrus thin scent. Overall, this thing is very well made. Now let's get into the Revolver, where I talk about seasons, day, night, versatility, and performance. Let's start with seasons. I feel like this is not just a spring and summer scent. I feel like spring, it's his best time, but I also feel like start of fall, like when it's going on right now, start of fall, I feel like the depth in this, it's kind of like Allure Homme Edition Blanche, that I feel like it's upscale summer night scent. Like if I'm wearing like maybe a suit without a tie, I feel like this one would be perfect for that summer night. Day or night, I feel like versatility is going to be its strong point on this one. I feel like in the fragrance review, this is going to get a really high score as far as versatility goes. And this is day or night wear. And again, next topic is versatility. I feel like it's very high. Performance, longevity was 5 to 7 hours. Again, not the greatest, but at the same time, I can work with that. Projection was below average. So those are things that performance, a lot of people grab onto, and they feel like, if it's not a performer, I'm not going to purchase it. I feel like this one's good enough. I wish I had more longevity, a little more projection on my skin, but that's where I'm going to continue to test in different seasons and see what I get. So my final thoughts on Homme Ideal Cologne by Guerlain. Overall, saddened to see something so easy to wear and well balanced kind of get discontinued. I'm like, why did they discontinue this one? Like, I don't own the sport, but why not the sport one? Nobody's talking about the sport one. It's one of the better scents in the Ideal lineup that I own. As far as freshies go, I gotta say I like this one. I usually don't like fresh flankers, as they usually don't work, but here obviously sales-wise, I guess it didn't work, but scent-wise, I like it. Easy to wear, well constructed, and not too complicated of a scent, just well done. And it's got a little bit of that Guerlain quality in it, and that's not a problem. That's a really good scent. And if you can still snatch this up for around $30 American, give or take, 30, 35, go for it. Now, I'm done with the Ideal Cologne, at least for now. Time for you to hit us up in the comments below. Let us know what you think about this one. Are you glad that this one's discontinued? You don't get the hype? I'm not hyped about it, but I think it's a very good release, and it's sad to kind of see it go. But I look forward to reading your comments, the ones that are on either side of the coin. Definitely welcomed on the Robezoid channel. And as always, a greater pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.